All right, Freddie. You said last year in the World Series that it was going to take some time for all this to sink in.
Yeah.
You were the hero. Finally, after a whole offseason, has it sunk in?
A little bit, yeah, just because of the fans here. Every day in and day out, road games, home games, it is packed to the brim here at Camelback, and they're letting us know every single day. It's special. It took about a month or so for it to really settle in, and I think I've said it before, Charlie and I went down a YouTube rabbit hole just to see what was going on, and that was pretty cool, just the fans' reactions to all that went on in the World Series. So, yeah, it's been special this spring training so
Let's
far.
speak a little bit about that. How do you feel health-wise? You're going to be able to play tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's the plan like?
Yeah, so it's kind of I'm right back on the training room table. Today's Wednesday, yeah, so 12 weeks tomorrow post-op. I'm going to play in the first game. I'll be DHing tomorrow. Just kind of manage the workload at the beginning. So I think I DH tomorrow, shooting for DH against Saturday, and potentially play first on Sunday. So I'm feeling pretty good. It's just tedious rehab stuff in spring training.
Last year's offseason was incredible,
Yeah.
right? They got a couple guys that were incredible, Shohei, Yamamoto.
Yeah.
But this year, completely different roster. They added more pieces.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this team is better than actually last year's team?
I mean, I don't know how to answer that because we haven't played yet. And we won a championship last year, but it's special to be part of for an organization, ownership group, front office to go out there and keep adding and trying to put the best product we possibly can on the field. I mean, it's on us to go out there and play. I think this game is, we wish it was more predictable than it is, but they gave us every chance to go out there and be special on the field, so hopefully we can do that.
Yeah, I think this year is going to be a special one for you. I still think you guys are going to get to the World Series again. Wishing you nothing but the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, brother.
Appreciate you.
All right, Greg. Who do you got?
Yonder, thanks. Here with Tyler Glasnow. Tyler, year one with the Dodgers. Did it go as planned? How would you assess the way you fit into this organization?
It didn't necessarily go as planned. I think obviously the injury stuff, the biggest goal is to stay healthy and just be able to contribute in October was the biggest thing for me. So that's the game plan this year. Just find a way to address staying healthy, contribute in the postseason. And I think when I was healthy, I pitched well, but I still think there's, I guess for me, I know I can do better than that, I guess. So that's kind of the goal going forward.
Is there like a checklist that you're trying to attack in terms of staying on the mound and getting 25 to 30 starts?
I think just maintaining like consistent mechanics. There's a couple things I changed this offseason. I think working with the coaches here and like just making sure each week I stay consistent in like what I'm doing and not tinkering, I guess, too much to where it's like a drastic difference. There's always going to be tinkering. It's baseball, but I think just staying within myself mechanically and kind of looking at it each week and making sure I stay on that path.
A six-man rotation makes sense to fans, but not all pitchers like expanding the routine. Where do you stand on it?
I'm kind of indifferent. I think the last few years the Rays kind of did it a bit too. The Dodgers did it last year sometimes with the built-in off days. It was sometimes like 7 days. So I think in terms of consistency, a 5 day is great, but I think kind of what I've been going through with the injury stuff, I think it probably makes a lot of sense. So I just got to kind of adapt and just do it all season long.
Can a rotation overflowing with stars and future Hall of Famers really impact other members of the rotation?
I think so. I think each week in and out, I think as a starter, you're always really competitive. I think you always want to go out and pitch well that week, and I think when all the starters around you are really good, you kind of play up to that standard, I guess. And I think just learning the routine throughout the week and talking to some guys and like having Kershaw there and just there's so many good pitchers on the team, I do think everyone can kind of feed off one another.
I can't wait to see you make 30 starts and just be in the mix for a Cy Young. Tyler Glasnow, you got some of the best stuff in the game.
Appreciate it.
Love watching you work. I would have done the interview with Yonder, but he's afraid of you. Apparently you dominated him. But Yonder's talking hitting. That's what he likes to do instead. Yonder, who are you with right now?
Thanks, Greg. I'm here with Teoscar Hernández. Theo, was there any chance that you were going to go anywhere else in the offseason? I mean, it just felt like Dodger Blue just fit in perfectly with you.
I mean, it's always a possibility. I'm not gonna lie, but in my head was I'm gonna do anything in my power just to come back. Obviously, I wait until they get a good deal and get it done.
All right, let's talk a little bit about position changings, right, from left field to right field. How's that working out for you? Do you like it more? Do you feel like there's more of an opportunity out there in right field? We've seen what you can do in left field, especially in the World Series. But what about now going to right field?
For me, I feel more comfortable playing right field. Obviously, last year I played a little bit in the first half. But for me, it's wherever they want me to play, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna do the best that I can to help the team. Going back to right this year is gonna be even better. You know, I feel more comfortable. You know, this is about how you feel, where you playing, where you're hitting in the lineup, and for me, I think it's gonna be better.
Look, everybody's gonna come and bring you the A games, right? That's what it is. When you're going to Dodger, where you're playing against the Dodgers, it's number one. You got to bring your one game in. How much fun is that for next year moving forward, knowing that you guys have a chance to possibly repeat?
You know, just to think about it, it's really exciting. We got a pretty good team. We had a good team last year. We got a better team this year. It's just a matter of time. Everybody stay healthy. I think that's going to be the key for us this year. And, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to enjoy it the max and just enjoy the game.
One thing's for sure, you're going to have a nice smile every single day.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be 330 and 100. You got to book it. Wishing you nothing but the best, and I can't wait to watch you this year.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Jen.
Dodgers making a blockbuster move? Chris Taylor in trade talks for Nolan Arenado. The Los Angeles Dodgers have already made waves this offseason, but could they be gearing up for one final blockbuster move? Reports are surfacing that the Dodgers are actively pursuing a trade for superstar third baseman Nolan Arenado, and they might be offering Chris Taylor as part of the deal. Before we dive into all the details, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Dodgers news. Dodgers' interest in Arenado heats up. Ever since the offseason began, the Dodgers have been linked to Nolan Arenado. But those talks seemed to cool down when it became clear that Los Angeles would have to take on a massive portion of Arenado's contract. Fast forward to now, and the St. Louis Cardinals appear more willing to negotiate. According to recent reports, the Cardinals are now open to eating more of the $64 million remaining on Arenado's contract, making a deal much more feasible for the Dodgers. This means the possibility of Arenado coming to Los Angeles is more real than ever, and if the Dodgers land him, it would send shockwaves through Major League Baseball. Why Arenado to the Dodgers makes sense. There's no question that the Dodgers are already loaded with talent, but if there's one position they could improve, it's third base. Arenado is a future Hall of Famer, a 10-time Gold Glove winner, and a consistent power hitter. In his career, he's racked up 341 home runs and has been one of the best defensive third basemen in MLB history. Adding him to a lineup that already includes Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani would make the Dodgers even more dangerous. Imagine the infield with Betts at second, Freeman at first, and Arenado at third. It would be nearly impossible for opposing teams to get through that defense. Chris Taylor as a trade piece. So how could the Dodgers pull this off? One key player being discussed in trade talks is Chris Taylor. Taylor has been a valuable utility player for Los Angeles, but with the emergence of younger talent and recent additions to the roster, his role might not be as crucial as it once was. Taylor brings versatility, postseason experience, and leadership, qualities that could be very appealing to the Cardinals as they look to rebuild. If Los Angeles can move Taylor in exchange for Arenado while also having St. Louis cover a portion of the contract, it could be a win-win situation for both teams. How the Dodgers compare to other teams interested in Arenado? Of course, the Dodgers aren't the only team interested in Arenado. The Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees have also been linked to the All-Star third baseman. Both teams need a reliable third baseman, and Arenado would be a game-changer for their lineups. But here's the difference. The Dodgers have the financial power, the prospect capital, and a championship-winning culture that could make them the most attractive landing spot for Arenado. St. Louis knows they can get a solid return from Los Angeles, and if the Dodgers are willing to include Taylor and maybe a prospect or two, this deal could happen quickly. Final thoughts and fan question. So, Dodgers fans, what do you think? Should LA go all in and bring Nolan Arenado to Dodger Stadium? Would giving up Chris Taylor be worth it? Or should the team focus on other needs instead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the Dodgers' biggest moves. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.